So that you guys get a picture of this in your mind, think of the Loch Ness monster. It's going under and coming back up. It's popping its head up every now and then its back is doing the same thing as it's swimming with this motion. So you'll see the humps in the back breaking the water, and then every now and then the head will break the water too. So
Loch Ness monster my ass. This is the damn Kraken.
How big is this thing?
too damn.
Bigger than the boat.
It is too damn big.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
It's about
We'll be fine. We just need a gun and an oxygen tank.
HD, we're looking at you.
Well, so far it's just circled the boat.
Maybe it's just checking us out and making sure we're not going to hurt it.
Well, that is why I didn't take a directly hostile action.
Yeah, you took aim action.
Timmons pops his head out the little window in the cabin. We ain't outrunning it. This is all that she's got. So are we up against the barge or pushing it or pulling it or what's
Yeah, you're pushing it up through here. I can put, oh, not the library. Tokens, damn it, tokens.
Well, no, that's okay. That's okay. So we're behind it right now. We're pushing it.
And I aimed.
Oh, it's Jeb's turn.
Yeah, and Jeb's going to pull out his rifle as well and take aim because it hasn't really made any threatening moves, but I'm sure it will.
Is that Noah's Ark? I think you got Noah's Ark on there. Mistake.
It can only take two of us. One of you is going to have to decide which is going to accompany me.
Timmons, it's your go.
Timmons, you're driving. Give me a. Well, you're nothing's really happened yet, so there's no need to take a piloting role.
Yeah, so Timmons kind of, hey buddy, hold this wheel for a second. Do something. And he hops out of the cab and he moves up to the front and picks up a big chunk of ghost rock and gets back up in the cabin. He's got gloves on. And he takes a stick of dynamite out of his pouch. He's got a slip of rope and he starts wrapping it around the ghost rock and the dynamite.
Okay, so you're strapping some dynamite to some ghost rock.
Yep. I'm making a depth charge.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay, give me just a moment. He is going to interrupt. And you see this thing disappear. Like it comes up and then dives down real deep.
Oh, no.
We did it. We chased it away.
No. Everybody needs to hold on to something.
Do we have a life raft just in case?
No, we don't.
How much slack do we have in the between the barge and the tug? If we're pushing it, right? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you're right up against it.
Are we tied to it?
You probably have. That's why I say the deck crew would work constantly. Like you need to push up against it right here, you're probably going to secure it. But when you need to move around and push it a different direction, somebody's got to get down there and unlash the decking ropes from the cleats. And
how long does that take? If we're strapped to it, how long would it take to unlash the tug from the barge?
Did you interrupt HG?
Yeah, I had one on hold. That's all I was going to do for the last round if it disappeared.
Okay.
I was going to interrupt at the end and use quickness on myself.
Good deal. So, Timmons, you're up.
How long would it take to unlash the tug from the barge? A while?
It would take somebody around to do so.
So I could just yell out, unlash us?
Yep.
That's what I do. I say, unlash us! And I'm going to hold. As soon as we're unlashed, I'm going to back off from the barge. If that thing comes up and hits that thing and all that stuff goes over and explodes, we need to be back away from it. Hold.
So you're
By the way-
you're holding until one of these guys unlash that barge.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Timmons' march is prone.
Timmons is smart. Well, he's laying down on the job again.
I can drive from the hammock. I got stretched out in here.
Jeb,
Jibby.
Any signs of it anywhere?
give me a notice roll.
Not.
Nope, you don't see
Oh, that-
anything.
You know what? Let's play a blue chip for a D6.
Ooh. Come on, two more. There it is.
You still don't see anything.
Damn. Well, if it's doing what I'm thinking it's doing, I'm gonna find something very sturdy attached to the boat and hold the hell on.
Okay, so you hang on to like the walls or something, the handholds where you come through the doorways. Are you out on the deck? Where's everybody else at? Anyway, Timmons is inside up in this tower looking down on everything.
Yeah, I'm definitely out on deck.
I'm not on deck and looking for the life raft.
Yeah,
He
no
is
life raft.
standing on the railing, yelling obscenities to the water.
Like Lieutenant Dan.
Rain, you son of a bitch.
Alright, so I'm basically hunkering down.
Okay.
So I'm assuming if the wild get tried, I'll have a bit of a bonus, or at least not as much negative.
All right, so just about the time you grab onto the wall, you're like, you guys better hold on. You feel the boat kind of come up like, woo, about 3 feet up, and it's just teetering there for a second. For this 6 seconds, you can kind of feel it. So this entire movement, this thing is right underneath the boat, and you guys can see it under the water. So I'm going to make it visible again. Come on, what the hell's going on?
What
But
manner of demon is this beast?
just remember that it's really right
Up
underneath
under.
right underneath the boat. As a matter of fact, it's probably this much of it sticking out on this side and this much of it sticking out on that side.
It's long.
But it's kind of down underneath the water, so it's going to have some partial cover. And if I can find that. There we go. Father Miguel.
I'm going to keep aiming and also yell out, "Begone, foul beast! Let us go on our way!"
Okay, give me an agility roll. Wow, you manage, even wounded as you are, to grab onto the railing to keep from falling down. And you're cussing at this thing. What else you gonna do?
I also wanted to keep aiming in case it comes out of the water. It doesn't swim by.
Okay, so you're aiming from a moving platform, so really it's going to offset. So your next shot, if it stays visible, would then break even because you're going to be shooting at it's a -2 versus a -4. So and then he's got cover too, so it would be just about even. Anyway, so you're aiming.
And hoping it decides to swim away.
All right. Tugboat is holding. Nobody unhitched the barge.
Well, I told one of the crew.
Yeah, but nobody did it. We're at the end of the turn. Let's see.
I shoot one of them. I bet you they will next time.
HG, you're on hold. Timmons, you're on hold.
Well, this thing's up under us. Timmons is going to interrupt. Yeah,
Yes,
go ahead.
yes, I broke it in Gorgio.
I'll interrupt after you.
So it's right underneath me in the water.
Yeah, give me an agility roll.
How about athletics?
Athletics. Yep. Very good. You stay on your feet. You're used to moving around like this.
You're steady for the first time.
Yeah, blue screen at Gorgio.
Yeah,
Crash,
the drunk,
man.
your drunkenness and the boat swaying kind of even out.
Hey, I was on a cruise one time in a tropical storm and it was really windy, and I was so drunk that it didn't really bother me, and I get seasick at the drop of a hat.
Man, I wouldn't have wanted that. No.
Man, you were shit-faced, weren't you?
We couldn't even walk, and the boat's rocking. It took us a good 20 minutes to get to our cabin. We drank the bar list. We started at A, B, C. We got to Mai Tai and had like 3, and that was all I remember.
I'm going to rig one of my bombs and drop it behind us in the water like a depth charge. Get the back of the creature.
Okay, so you're not going to unhook the barge either.
You see HBG being the responsible and following orders here?
No, so you start rigging up this bomb to drop into the. Are you gonna drop it?
Yes.
Oh, good lord! Does it explode right away?
Well, I mean, it would take a second. It's just enough for it to be out away from the ship.
So you're gonna kind of toss it.
Give it a couple of second delay. Yeah.
All right. That's a hit with a ray.
See? Did it not? Oh, okay. It put it in the wrong order again for some reason.
Yeah, it's probably the Sirenscape thing. Whoa!
Wow! All 5s.
Unharmed.
What?
With an AP6?
I
Why
think
did
we
it
need
not?
one of those heavy weapons.
I say, why did it not
It's
use
got
the armor piercing?
If it's heavy armor, don't you need a heavy weapon to hurt it?
That could be.
Like a tank?
I can actually do that too. I wasn't entirely sure what that meant, so I haven't used it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a armor piercing on this.
What does our
this thing's
cannon have?
huge. Well, you got a cannon on the front of the boat. You got a Gatling gun on the back, or a Gatling gun on the. Let's see, how are they? Gatling gun on the front, cannon on the back.
Is this cannon like a old freaking iron cannon, or what are we talking here? Like shoots a cannonball?
It's a 6-pounder. I think it's a 6-pounder.
That would freaking hurt that thing. HG, get on the cannon! Cut us loose! Somebody cut us loose! Timmons is yelling. And are you done? I'm gonna interrupt too. He's gonna take his stogie and step out with his ghost rock and go and give it a little toss over there and depth charge this thing
All
with
right.
his dynamite ghost rock.
So you're throwing it out away from the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But like
go ahead
trying
and
to get it
interrupt.
next to it, like on the other side. How do I interrupt?
Right click
So I
and
can't figure out how to make it a heavy weapon
right click and
An
off hold. There you
actual-
go.
thing.
What's that?
I had a second attack. I was trying to figure out how to make it into a heavy weapon on the actual stat sheet.
You know, HG, I wonder if I needed to have had you selected for it to have been your turn. Because I never selected you when you interrupted. I don't know if you have to or not, but
I don't think you do.
I don't think so, but I've got Timmons selected.
So yeah, it just says unharmed because it has heavy armor, so it
Right.
effectively took 0 damage.
Okay. All right, Timmons. So
What is it? In the power modifiers, though, we can add 2 to turn one of our spells into a heavy weapon, which would then be able to deal damage. I just don't know how to actually get it as a heavy weapon on the sheet.
What is
Don't ask.
SVT for the notes?
Small burst
Is it-
template.
And how do I bring that up?
Same way you do
Make
pointers.
Arrow. It's one of the
Pointers.
options.
Yeah, same way you make pointers.
So I right click and select what?
draw
Arrange dice.
draw a small burst. You right click, pointers, and then draw small burst.
Oh, you have to be on the map. I got you. So yeah, he's
I think
gonna.
that should work.
It looks like the other weapons, when it has damage, it has an HW after
Oh,
that.
where's his head at? Is his head up this way?
Out there in front of the boat somewhere.
Somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there.
Under the tugboat.
Okay.
Maybe underneath the bar.
Yeah, so Timmons is gonna try to get his stick about 2 squares from the boat, maybe 3. He can. His distance is his range is 4 on it.
Well, go ahead and target him.
Yeah, I got him targeted. I was just showing you. I want to try and aim it closest to his head. Is where he's
Right.
chucking it, trying to stun him a little.
Well, you probably couldn't reach the head, and you couldn't see it anyway. All you're seeing is the back of this thing, kind of underneath the boat. The head's way out here somewhere, probably underwater.
So,
Hey, so can I
how do
roll
I
my
use
second
it?
attack then? I think I've got it figured out.
Yep.
I'm going to use burst on it. It's going to be a direct shot right into the water behind us in the cone.
Okay, into the body behind you.
Oh,
Hit with a. Whoa. What's H step?
We said
That's
we
a lot.
could use the white chip to reroll damage.
No.
No,
what? Oh, okay, that's right.
but that does work to try to hurt it at least.
What is that HW?
That's a
Heavy weapon.
Heavy weapon. Okay. I think you just didn't surpass his toughness.
Correct. Oh yeah, no, I forgot to add an AP to it.
Yep.
Shit. Oh well. All right.
You forgot to add AP to it?
So
Yeah, to like rewrite the whole power real quick. Another
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna use a white chip and re-roll that.
Okay.
Tim's like, oh shit! It slipped out of his hand a little.
Did you hear the explosion?
There we go. That's a little better. He drops it, he kicks it, and it goes flying out there.
Stick of dynamite.
So what kind of damage, extra damage is that going to do with the ghost rock? You want me to do anything or just drop damage from the dynamite stick?
It's the ghost. I don't know. I tell you what, I'll give you a 5% chance of, well, as big as he is, no. I'll give you a 20%, 25% chance to drive that piece of ghost rock into this thing's body, and it'll continue to burn. Unharmed.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of concussion though. And what do you want me to roll? Percentiles?
Yeah.
No.
No.
16?
Mm-mm.
And that was my held action. Untie us! Somebody untie us!
All right, that was your held action. So let me put us back down here to Father Miguel. Tugboat was last. Everybody's good to go. And Maze Dragon's up first. And the boat settles back down as this thing disappears again in the water. And the boat just settles back down, and you can see a ripple off in this direction where the orange arrow is. Tugboat will go on, and you're going to have. Oh, by the way, Drake, give me a. Well, no, not yet. Nothing's happened yet. Father Miguel.
So we can't see this, right?
Not right now.
All right. I'm gonna say to the crew, hey.
Well, wait. Let's clarify something real quick. Marbanya mentioned the crew. Is the crew us, or are there other people on this boat that are the crew?
There's a bunch of Chinese salvage people riding on that barge up there in front of you. You guys are the ones on the tugboat, and there's about 6 or 8 Chinese on that tugboat or on that barge, and they're all kind of looking over at this thing.
Yeah, I kind of had the impression there's some crew on the tug, but that's cool. That's why I was yelling the crew. But the crew is us. I kind of figured that out.
Oh.
Because Marbanya's like, no one did nothing. No one untied anything.
Give me a notice roll, everybody.
Man, there's sure a whole lot of water out here.
Timmons, Jeb, missing somebody. Missing
Padre is
HG.
Padre's too busy. Padre's too busy saying a prayer.
Hell, even HG sees it this time. You guys can see like a bunch of ghost rock miners hanging off the side of these mesas over here. Like they've got scaffolding and stuff hanging off the side of this, and they're looking, and you can see them pointing, and a couple of them's raising rifles and stuff.
At us or at the water?
Well, you can't really tell. They're pointing, out towards this direction, but where exactly they're pointing, you're not sure.
So they're pretty far off, right?
Yeah, they're way up there
22.
hanging off. Yep.
All right. Timmons, it looks like the thing might be swimming away or being distracted. Do you think we could push this thing up as fast as it'll go? We can.
Did now? Did you get out, start kicking? They ain't going no faster.
Maybe I can have a word with the crew on the tug to on the barge to see if they can streamline anything.
What? Throw Ghost Rock out? Jump in the water. Which one? That's all that's on that damn thing is Ghost Rock. And my wagons.
Well, we need those. I have faith that you will get us to safety here.
Wasn't you the one talking to them? Shit, they ain't understand no damn English.
Well, that's the truth.
They speak orange or something. What's it called?
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Wrong citrus fruit there.
Orange. You get it?
It's the wrong citrus fruit, Timmons.
Yeah.
All right. I will have to see if I can calm them down. They look like they are mighty upset. Since there's all sorts of chaos going on and it looks like there's nothing much to do. Father Miguel's gonna go try to yell out to the other workers to try to calm them down. Calm down, y'all.
They're all freaking.
I can assure you that everything is under control and we can take care of this.
I told him they don't speak English. What's he doing?
Everything is under control and we will take care of it. Only I said that in Cantonese. Ignore my accent. I also have a bad Southern accent when I speak Cantonese.
Southern.
It's just in this case, it's Southern China.
All right. So you're calming them down. Anything else?
Timmons is bleeding over.
Are you actually getting down onto the barge to talk to him? Because this tugboat's like blah, 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 making loud rumbling noises and shit. By the way,
The motor's in the back.
how come there's Sirenscape
I was
sounds?
gonna move closer and try to yell.
Because you crashed and you didn't start it back.
There it is. That wouldn't open up for a second. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Music. Music.
Timmons is gonna squat down in this cabin and get some cover. Those guys start shooting, and he's just gonna see if he can maneuver the barge a little, to veer away from the super fast swimmy thing.
So you want the barge to go kind of that way.
A little bit, yeah. More like north, due north. Or whatever, straight up. Yeah.
Right. So you're going to push the barge that way and take.
Because I'm assuming we were probably heading like that, and this thing that way. So I'm just gonna try to turn it a little.
You're going to try to turn. Okay. So you're taking the tugboat in that direction.
Pushing the.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Or the tug.
So give me that boating roll. Oh, perfect, man. You're like, yeah, let me get this thing spun around here. This is just like a 20 mule team.
Yeah, mule. Yeah, the Jack and Jim. Yeah, mule. Yeah, he still says it. It's not. And the mules are up on the barge, I guess, is where they're at. Or they're on the tug. I don't know.
All right. Anything else? So let's move this here. Move the tug here. Gonna keep you guys all bunched up there. All right, Jeb. Jeb Hexman.
Sorry, I was muted for a second. Sorry. Just double checking this PowerPoint calculation.
Sheriff is a math teacher today.
Yeah. So here's what I'm wanting to do. Wait. I don't see the month. I don't see it anymore, do I? Hello.
Nope. You don't see it at the moment.
Damn it, it was just here.
Yep, you could go on hold, maybe.
That's what I was going to do. Going on hold.
All right, HG. You got it figured out yet?
Yeah, there's no target though. I guess I'll go on hold. I'm at the end of the line though, so.
Um, actually, I'm going to remain on hold. I'm not going to bother pulling an action card.
Yeah, I'll just put another action card.
There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. HG requests interrupt.
I'm going to defend for this turn. Oh, non. The new card. It's not giving me the option to end my turn.
It's because it's
Oh.
not your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So he's
I'm
gonna come
staying on hold.
He went on hold to get off hold at the end of the turn.
You see this thing's head pop up out here.
Can I request interrupt?
You
I
can
believe it's like
request. You can request interrupt.
I think it's an agility or something. I don't quite remember what the role was.
Athletics.
Is it athletics?
No, it's not doing anything. It's just swimming.
Well, shit.
Yep. Yeah, you're pretty athletic.
The backflip.
No, I was basically interrupting him popping up out of the water so I could do my thing. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I need to do this. Alright, so I am going to use a bolt spell, but I'm pumping extra power points into it to give it AP 6, heavy weapon, and more damage.
Okay.
Ooh, hit with a raise. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was horrid.
You know, you guys got a freaking cannon and a Gatling gun on this thing.
I think a Gatling gun's actually a heavy weapon.
So you're just
I
like
don't have the skills to fire a cannon either.
these balls of energy and shit just hitting the water all around this thing. You're not really touching. Is that all on your interrupt?
That is all. That is all.
All right, and we start top of round 3. Timon.
Timmons has got the boat kind of going in a straight line. He's got to walk out and fire up this Gatling gun. What do I got to do?
You got to climb down the tower
Mm-hmm.
and take 2 or 3 steps, get over there on it. There should be. You've got access to the tug,
Can I
don't you?
just jump? Can I just jump?
Yeah, sure. Give me an athletics roll.
He's pretty athletic, so.
You have athletics?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got athletics, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
You hit the ground. Boom. You hit the deck.
I climb up in the gun.
Okay, you walk forward to the
Or
Gatling gun.
Get
It should
behind
be.
it, or
You've got access to it on the tugboat, don't you?
oh yeah. It says. It just got the. There's no like.
Wow, what
dice
the
to-
hell? That's weird. That is really weird. Let me remove the cannon and the
Apply?
Gatling gun.
Oh, wait,
Hang on just a second. I'll get, I'll restock that thing. Oh, they're 12 pounders. 12-pound cannon. So there's 3 cannons on there because they are for canister, solid shot, and shrapnel. So for like taking out the crew, you'd use shrapnel. Solid shot would be like for hulls, and canister shot for taking out the sails.
So what do I roll to see if I hit?
You'd be shooting.
Okay, so close that tugboat, open it back up, Timmons. Go to the combat tab, and there's your Gatling gun.
I see the damage. I don't see the. It just says apply when I hover over the little dice.
What in the hell is going on here?
So
Don't you just use a regular shooting
Yeah,
gun?
I think it's just a shooting roll.
just off the
I
trait.
tell you what,
shooting?
just put a Gatling gun on your character sheet and use that.
Be sure to set the weight to 0.
That's in items. Gatlin. Gatling gun 45 from the DL Player's Guide.
Yeah, it's got an AP of 2 on it. So, from the DLR Player's Guide should be. Should say Gatling gun 45. Yep.
Okay. Yep. And how do you set? Oh, I'll take it and uncarry it. Okay. And then I need to go to combat. It didn't go on my combat list. Do I have to drag it there too?
You can either do it on your combat tab or your weapons under your inventory. Weapons tab under inventory. But either way, it'll still add it to both. But it's not considered a heavy weapon, so it's not going to hurt that thing.
How do I shoot it then if it's from my inventory? I have to put it on my combat tab, don't I?
You can either put it in your under the weapons tab under your inventory, or you can put it straight into your combat tab. Either way, it'll add it to both.
Yeah. No, because I put it in my inventory and it wasn't on my combat
To
tab.
your inventory or onto the weapons in the inventory?
Yes,
You need to
there's
switch to the weapons tab.
yeah, there's a weapons tab under inventory that you have to switch to.
Yeah, that's where I dropped it the first time, and then I dropped it the next time in combat because it wasn't on there.
There you go.
Did you equip it? Did you equip it?
No, I had to unequip it because it was too heavy.
But in order for it to show up in your combat tab, it has to be equipped. So you just change the weight to 0.
I missed anyways. This thing's weird because I'm incumbent.
It takes 3 shots.
You're not supposed to pick up the whole Gatling gun there, Simmons. You leave it on the deck and shoot.
Somebody put another one on
yeah,
me,
you're getting
my Marbanya.
No, I didn't put one on you.
Oh, I must have drug it twice or something.
Well, you may not have adjusted the weight of it.
Well, even though the 3 wouldn't hit anyway. But I get to shoot it 2 more times?
It's a rate of fire 3.
Huh.
That's what is that? Rate of fire 3. I'm always really confused on that shit.
HG.
I'm reaching out to HG, but I think he's AFK maybe.
Nope, I'm here. Trying to figure out. I haven't used many guns.
Appendix quick reference.
Hmm. 2 weapons. I don't see rate of
Under
fire.
rate of fire, it's a lot of times quicker just to Google.
True. Something we had to push or something.
That's something different for multiple actions. The rate of fire is basically you're firing 3 bullets.
Right.
or
I
something
think it's
like
at -2, but you fire 3 bullets is what it is.
No, rate of 3 is you basically get 3 attacks, but it uses 10 bullets.
Yeah, that's what the chart looks like. 10 bullets.
Right. Where are you getting the chart at?
Under your reference material.
How come I couldn't find that shit under my reference material? I made the damn thing.
All right, so 2 more shots with that thing.
Did you search for rate of fire?
Why am I still encumbered? Damn it! That would have hit. So if I uncarry it, it's not on my damn combat tab.
Change the weight to 0.
I did change the weight to
On
0. No, it's back to 40 again.
I've changed the weight to 0 and have had 0 problems.
It says weight 0 now. In his inventory, anyway.
So technically, you should have a -2 because you're using a machine gun, basically. Unless you have the rock and roll edge.
Well, there's no encumbered. Hey. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah, but should I have had a -2 because I'm
Shh.
rocking and rolling or whatever?
Just take the hit.
You got a red or a blue die?
I got
I
a
mean, a
purple
chip?
die.
Red or a blue
Well,
chip?
you have the end result.
Yeah, I have a red chip.
Add a d6 to that.
It looks like it's still coming out to 4.
Yeah, it would be a 3 at -2.
Except it's alright, so the cover -2. So he has 4 -2 and -2 for the multi-shot rate of fire, so he's at 0. It's huge, so he gets +4. So the end result would be 4. He would hit it because it's very, very big.
Okay. So it did calculate it correctly.
It's just that everything canceled out, yes.
Cover -2, huge
Oh.
+4, short range equals 6. Hit target 4. Yeah, it's a 4. It calculated it out. Okay, so
you
roll
gave
your
me
da-
my chip back?
Yeah, I'll
All
give
right.
you your chip back. What'd you use, a red one?
Okay, so it didn't do anything. Yeah.
Well, you're just not beating its toughness. All right, so
No, it's not a heavy
Mac-
weapon. It's never going to deal damage.
Gatling gun will just bounce off it forever.
okay, you had a red chip. I'm going to award. Here's your chip back. Okay. All right, it's the Maze Dragon's turn. So you see these. You can tell the activity on the scaffolding hanging off the side of this this mesa. These guys are starting to move around and they're scrambling. Some of them are trying to crawl up these ropes and get off this scaffolding. This dragon continues to move their direction.
Anybody we know?
Oh, the Gatling guns are mounted on the roof. So Timmons went up.
Oh, so you're up. Well, they're up there by the captain's
Yeah.
tower.
Timmons, I told you, if you want to go up, you cannot go down first.
Okay, so he moves over there, and Jeb.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go and hold.
Okay.
Probably go after Padre.
As she goes on hold. Tugboat.
Timmons gonna move back over there and turn it.
Multitasking. Hey, I do it all the time when I'm down on the river fishing in a boat. So, till I sold it.
You got a trolling motor. You got a freaking rod. You know, you got to tend to it all.
No, I never had a trolling motor, but you got to understand, the current river is moving. It's moving pretty quick, and we ran jet boats up and down the. Tugboat doesn't do anything. Father Miguel.
I do have a quick question first.
Yep.
Since if you hit an unarmored spot with an aim shot, would it be possible to shoot this thing through the eye and have it ignore that heavy armor?
You could at this distance. That would be an incredible shot. You're also on an unstable platform. If he was a little closer, probably would have been better. But you could have done called shot. There's your called shot rules. So it's not, you're not trying to hit the target. Your shot is calculated by the target. So if you're trying to hit the eye, you're trying to hit something about the size of a big serving platter from that far away. So it would be like at a -4 anyway.
Yeah, there's actually an unarmored area.
Yeah, in the belly.
Well, that is a good way. So I'm going to go with plan B for now.
Okay.
I'm going to go head over to that big old cannon.
I believe it's in the front of the boat.
I think that's what it said. Cannon in the front?
Says there's common to have one on the front of the stern and the bow.
So that's a yes.
What counts as a load of ammunition for a cannon?
Solid shot, canister shot, or the shrapnel shot.
Right.
Oh, no, I know that. All right, so I'm going to use the smite power on this. And it says it affects a magazine in a gun or a load of ammunition as determined by the marshal.
You're going to smite shot?
Smite on the shot, but how many does that affect? It affects a load. Is that one or is that several?
Well, a load's going to be one shot. I mean, you're going to cram the barrel full of something. You're either going to cram it full of a solid 12-pound ball or a bunch of small pieces of metal or something, and you're going to shoot one time. If it's canister shot, several of them, I'd say it'd be about like a Gatling gun. You'd roll for 3 hits.
All right, so I am going to go and use my cross and make some gestures. And, oh Lord, guide this cannon to destroy the foul beast.
That's rate of fire 1. So,
that's a raise.
Does that do anything for smite?
I add +4 damage instead of.
Nice.
That's a hit with a raid.
No, hold on.
It does it on the cannon. I'm blessing the weapon itself.
Oh, you were blessing the weapon. That was not a hit. That was not a.
It adds
No.
+4
You haven't
damage.
fired yet. Okay, let me fix that.
Yeah, he's using his action to basically
Bless the
cannon.
shot.
Yeah, he just had the
And-
maze dragon targeted.
No, I drug it over there on the maze dragon. That was my bad.
And then-
I'm just smiting on the shot. I'm gonna bless it, and I got to raise, so it's +4 damage, and that's gonna be my turn.
Go-
Well,
Go ahead and put that on me because I'm about to interrupt.
wait a second. You didn't fire. You blessed the cannon,
I
and
used
then
the power smite.
It basically blesses the ammo in the cannon. It deals extra damage.
okay. So who's going to shoot the cannon? You've blessed the ammo, but nobody's
Jeb.
fired the cannon.
Jeb will.
Okay.
That's why I've interrupted.
Okay. Jeb requests interrupt. Now I see what's going on. Father Miguel.
It's glowing all holy light to destroy the foul beasts. Send them back to perdition, and I'm not talking the place that's over there.
Not Perdition, California. So Jeb's going to
Oh.
move up. Jeb's going to move up to the bow of the ship.
The first petition we were at.
All right.
Can you approve the movement? Hope that's not. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
You could be
Man.
right next to HG if you want. You can be right there. You know, you can move all around us.
He's just got us.
Oh, you're at the
on
front of
there,
the ship,
just,
though. I got you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm at the camp.
Okay, then you're right
Oh,
here
I think
because
we
the
do.
tugboat is facing
Okay.
this direction.
Gotcha. All right. So going to take a shot. Seriously?
That's a hit.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
a hit.
hit.
I kind of want to chip that just to see if I can get a raise on it. That's right. I got a double click.
That's a hit.
Damn. I'll take the hit.
You got to add a plus. It doesn't give me the option to add the +4.
Damn.
I think you just have to add
You
it in the box.
Almost.
No, it's gonna
No.
It's gonna be a 23.
It
So it's at
doesn't-
least gonna be shaken. He forgot to add the.
It
the
doesn't have the
+4.
option. There's no like.
So add a +4 down at the modifier, and then drag that 19 back onto the target. Or Marbanya can do it by hand.
There, damage is 23 total, right?
Yes, I can try to do the. Oh yeah, you can change that thing too. So yes. So it should have just been
Pow.
shaken.
All right. And it is. Shaken. Very good, guys.
And that will
Praise
end.
the Lord!
End my interrupt turn.
Strike down the foul beast shaft.
All right.
HG, are you wanting to do anything?
Oh, that's right. HG was on hold.
Not in particular. At least not till it comes closer. I'll just wait.
Now,
Follow
I
me,
do
Jeff.
have a question. It does say a reload of 8. What the hell does that mean?
The cannon?
We're
Yeah.
not getting another shot off.
Yeah, it takes a while to.
Yeah.
Is that 8 rounds for reload?
I believe it might be.
Holy shit.
That's why there's two of them on here.
With the holy effectiveness of that, and this thing's shaking, Father Miguel's going to pull out his rifle and try to shoot it in the eye.
All right.
What do you want me to do? for
Called
that?
shot. You're on a moving platform, which, looking at the quick reference, unstable platform is down at the bottom.
-2.
-2.
Uh,
-2.
It takes
do
that
know that-
many actions. So more people reloading will increase the number. So if we each take 2 actions and spend both of them reloading, we could fire every round, but 4 of us have to be reloading.
Yeah, you guys need some NPC henchmen.
I thought there was some on this boat.
They're on the other boat.
Damn it.
They're on a barge over there, all hunkered down, freaking out. Now they're laughing. They're laughing because they just saw this chunk of meat fly off the back of this thing. So yeah, you're at -4 to shoot from here. Unstable platform.
-4?
I'm sorry, -2.
You do know that unstable platform is an effect, right? It'll automatically add the -2.
I looked on the effects. There's no unstable plat. Oh, yes, there is.
Uh-huh.
Hey, looky there. I'll be damned. There you go, Father Miguel.
I guess you need to put that on all of us, don't you?
I guess I could if you're gonna fire Jeb Hexman. That would work. That would work.
All right. Lord, please guide this righteous rifle shot through the eye of the beast.
All right, so called shot. Let's see.
To
The
the eye of
eye.
the beholder?
The eye of the beholder. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Unarmored area, attack against protect cover. Otherwise covered. The penalty depends on the size of the scale of the area. The eye slit of a helmet is tiny, -6, for example. This thing,
It might be a little bit bigger than that.
at that distance, I'm gonna give you another -2.
That's like regular. I've got 19 inches and normal close range is 20 inches, so that's not
Right.
like
So just
excessive.
-2 because this thing's got a huge eye. I mean, it's the size of think of a big platter that they're serving roast on at a restaurant or something. A great big old platter. It's about the size of this thing's eye.
All right, so what's the final negative?
It's minus. Well,
Minus.
all you got to do is put -2 in the modifier, and then shoot.
It's an oval platter because it's an Asian dragon.
And that is.
Well, I'll try to use one. I will try to use one chip on this.
Okay. You're gonna white chip that.
It's a hard shot.
It's a hard shot, man.
Almost. Moved at the last second. That's what it was.
Looks like it glanced off the eyebrow.
That's a good idea, though. Get my Winchester out.
Yeah, as big as this
Alright,
thing
well-
is, you probably hit it. You just didn't hit it in the eye.
Yeah, like, bing.
Now the question
If
is,
you can do something.
now my question is, when we do actually get a hit when we're aiming for the eye, how do we do it to where the armor is ignored? Or would you just kind of do that?
You would roll, and I would add the wound to it.
So we'd have to calculate it manually.
Yeah, it'd have to be manual. I don't know any other way around it. So
Well, you could
unarmored
just
area-
increase damage that would basically offset. So if you gave him
Right.
a boost to the damage, you could just add it to his modifier, and that would offset the toughness from the armor.
All right, well, I think Jeb's going to do the same thing. Pulls out his Winchester, and it's going to be a -2 for the cold shot,
It's yeah.
plus the unstable platform.
Yeah, it's just have target practice now. Looks like you need more of it.
Yep. Now you try hitting something that small.
I like hitting something small. All right, tugboat does nothing.
That's what she said.
Tim.
Timmons is up there on the tower now. He's like, pulls out his Winchester 73, takes aim at this thing, cracks a shot off. Pulls out a chip.
You
Wait a
do
minute,
know that
wow,
was a
that
hit,
was
right?
Hit.
That was a hit, dude.
Well, my chip didn't get taken, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you have to double click the chip. Remember?
Yeah, I drug it. So damage.
Okay, so the damage is 6. is 10. And how would you add a bonus to that?
Damage, you should be able to just put it in the modifier box.
That's
Yeah, but
20?
he wasn't doing a called shot. But you
I
have
thought
yeah,
to.
it was. Because he put a minus 2 on it.
No, that's the unstable platform.
Cover, light, minus 2. Oh, minus 2 cover, light, short range. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, the very first one is the calculation with everything involved.
Oh, yeah, cool. So I did 10 with it in his eyeball.
Yeah, because it's unarmored in the eyeball.
But
So-
you did call shot.
He didn't do
Yeah,
called shot? I
Oh,
thought,
No,
I didn't do call. Yeah, there you go. I got you.
He would have had an additional -2.
Oh, wait, I was going to burn a chip, though, so. Let me burn the chip and roll a d6. And I rolled a 2. I hit.
oh,
Good
where's
deal.
Points, so
my,
it's that ball.
give me just a moment
Well,
here.
then
I'm
you get
missing.
the damage for the +4 as well. So it'd do 14.
So it'd be. So a total of be 6 -2, so 4 plus 4 is 8. -2 for the unstable platform, 6, and then a -2 for the call shot. So yeah, that's
Yeah, no, it's a hit. He's just talking about since I did a called shot, I got a +4 to damage. So 10 plus
Yes.
4 is 14 damage.
It's 14 damage, so that is a wound, so that blinds the thing in one of its eyes. So it's partially blinded. Would that
I don't
be-
know if there's a partially blinded. Hello, test. Hello.
Perception
Yep,
is
I hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm not lighting up. There I am. My computer's being
You're lighting
funky
my
tonight.
ears up.
My bad.
Not as much as Timmons is lighting up this dragon in the face.
And Timmons says, "That's how you see something in the eye, boys."
You know what? Let me put a wound on him. Shaken status is removed. Okay. You see this thing swim over as these miners are trying to scramble back up their scaffolding away from this thing. And it comes right up through here, circles around like this, and dives up, and you see this great big maw open up and just rake one of these guys off the scaffolding and pull him right down into the water. And you hear him screaming all the way across the bay here, across the channel. And let's see if he actually hits.
See,
Be a
he
great
don't like
cover on
Chinese
double one.
boys. He like them California meat.
That would be a hit. So 15. Okay. This guy, he pulls this guy into the water and starts chomping. And disappears. And we are going to fast forward a little bit because this thing fails to surface again.
Maybe we ran it off. We scared it off.
Maybe just needed one of them miners. That's it. We could have done that early. Just shot one in the. Kept on moving.
Well, maybe it's because you shot it in the eye.
Could be. I got it pretty good too.
Boy, I tell you what, that was a hell of a random encounter monster throw it.
Yeah, I'll
Fairly
say.
low level shit, low level players or characters.
That was a very nice shot there, Timmons.
Will you teach me how to shoot like that?
It's this here scope I got going. Check it out.
Will you teach me how to shoot like that, Timmons?
Sure. You gotta buy yourself a scope like this one.
First, I think I need to change my fucking dice color.
That
That's
might
too
help a
bad. I thought that
lot.
was a branch.
But you can't be the same as Miguel. There you go. Baby blue, like Marbanya.
Baby blue.
All right, so we get this thing chugging again towards the left fork.
Okay, give me that
Let's make
boating roll.
haste.
You're a little shaken up over all this thing, and you're trying to get this thing back under control, and you end up kind of going this way, and then going this way, and I'll say that eventually you get her back underway, and you can see the boat in front of you has kind of held up, about right there, got right there and about stopped. So you guys eventually catch up to him, and give me another D20.
Who rolled that one? They're not allowed to roll again.
That was me.
You know.
Oh shit!
Oh, you sure about that? Timmons rolls a fucking nat 20.
Oh, I didn't see the 20. Oh boy.
Which is the good one? Let's take the good one.
You take the first one in my book. Oops.
Yep, we take the first one.
Now, how long has it been between? How long has it been between the Maze Dragon encounter
that was
and
the second half of the journey, and it was about a 10-day journey. So it's between the Maze Dragon and this, it's been about 5-6 days. So Father Miguel, you can roll another bigger roll, and you can gain your power points back, Jeb Hexman.
You
Yep,
want
that's
to
what I was wondering.
support me with my medical check?
Yeah, I got some of the mushrooms still.
Oh shit.
Let me try. Hey, I found
Thank
some
you.
mushrooms.
Thank you.
What? You take them right out of my hand.
Oh crap.
I feel much better.
Good thing.
Praise the Lord. I'm finally recovered. Thank you for the mushrooms and the competent assistance, Sheriff.
No, I know what Jeb did. He just made you a cup of coffee and made you drink it piping hot.
That was a mighty good cup of coffee.
And Timmons put some mushrooms in your coffee.
Why is there so many colors swirling around, though? Sheriff, does your coffee usually make people see colors? Because these colors are swirling quite a bit.
Sometimes it's that pinch of peyote I put in it.
Oh, well, it certainly has a strange effect. Oh,
Give me a
Yeah,
moment.
it's what gives the coffee really. It's what gives the coffee. It really gives it its kick.
And you know what? I'm not gonna drum up another map. So I'm gonna do this.
I
We're gonna use
even
that
noticed a
same
lot
map.
of parts of the maze here look very
I
similar.
wish you could just rotate the map. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, flip it upside down, new map.
Yeah, you get I think you can in Unity pretty easily though.
I hope so, because that would be very useful. Like mirror it horizontally or something. No, it's
Yeah,
good for now.
I think you can in Unity. I think you can make the map move any way you want. Resize it, draw on it, add layers.
What are you trying to steal?
We're gonna take a break real quick. Because I've got to have a bio. You know.
Sounds good. Just to leave it going in a 5-minute or 10-minute and
We got a new member in Marb's channel. Wonka Chunk or something or another.
Hey, Sheriff, you ever noticed that a lot of these parts down here in the maze look mighty similar to each other?
They do, don't they?
I don't know why, but it seems like it's a thing.
I blame Marbstrad.
It's a
Marpstrad?
geography strad.
Yeah,
No,
I think I
Marb.
got us going in circles. I don't know.
Oh, so it's Timmenstrad's fault. Timmenstrad von Lispovich.
No, I think
Von-
geography strad von Marbovich.
Vanjazivich. Yazovich.
All right, so you guys are clicking along, and it's got to be daytime, and I need to advance the calendar while I'm thinking of it. So we'll say you're just about 2 days outside of Shanfan. Somebody gave me a D6, and on a 5 or 6 there was some bad weather. It took 10 days instead of 8.
By the way, the maze dragon seems to be following.
What?
Oh no.
Is the Maze Dragon back?
Yeah, he's behind our boat.
Weather's been nice.
Weather's been
Thank you,
nice.
Jesus.
You guys made it in 8 days.
As they say down there in where I'm from, Bruce.
And as you're cruising along, you hear the Chinese salvage workers that are working on the that are riding on the barge up ahead of you. You hear them all start they're chattering back and forth, pointing and pointing. And you look kind of off the bow to starboard, and you can see a boat headed your direction. And by the look of the sailors all lined up along the gunnels around this thing as it's moving towards you, there's no doubt of their intentions, and their course is headed straight for you. And we have
Captain's a jerk.
the Chinese pirate captain gets Joker. And guess what? That means I get a chip. Not that I've used any of them. He's going to continue to pilot his boat.
Yes, yes. Bring them nicely.
Oh,
Up
he's on a
there,
boat?
it's over here for me to burn.
Is he on a mechanical boat? You know, steam as opposed to sails?
That's a good question.
Sailboat would be minorly mechanical anyway. I mean,
True.
you've got
I
a
can at least
rudder,
screw up
you've
his
got a
rudder.
steering wheel,
Yes,
you've
the
got
Yeah.
rudder and the sails.
What the hell?
What kind of boat is this, Marb? Could you just delete it?
I mean, even if it's
Oh.
using oar power, you're talking levers. And
What kind of boat is it?
It is. Hang on a second, I'll tell you. Ship Raider. It is a Raider. Raiders are smaller, more maneuverable wooden vessels that sacrifice toughness for speed and agility. They are manned by a smaller number of sailors and marines and carry up to 16 cannons or Gatling guns. And this one happens to have a few.
So, what would you say the power source is? Is it manpower or is it steam?
You mean is it wind or is it steam?
Or it could be manpower, you know, road.
It could be. It could be. You know what? Up here and out in the maze, it's a 75% chance that it's probably ghost rock powered. If you want to give me a percentile die.
And also, Merb, can I get a
D100.
bonus to persuasion with them because I'm dressed like one of them?
92.
Because what?
I'm dressed like them.
You're dressed like them? What, like a Chinese pirate? Oh, you. Actually, they don't quite look like the Mediterranean pirates like that. Sorry, Brad, but you know what? Yeah, I'll give you a chip on that. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I like
It's
that.
worth a try.
If I can award a random,
Should be able to.
should be able to right there. Wow, red chips are cheap tonight. They must have all been sitting on top. Okay,
That's
so
good
yeah,
anyway,
it's a you can see this great big paddle wheel turning on two of them kind of on the back of this thing, and you see this black steam smoke billowing out of it.
They're from California, so they got a little bit different outfit. They're like,
Yeah, now I'm playing mechanical malfunction.
Okay, a device malfunctions in some way. A gun jams a bush. The device can be fixed in 10 minutes work followed by. Okay, so what are you doing? What are you breaking down? Their guns or what?
No, they're engines.
Their engines. Okay, they are dead in the water for 10 minutes. that means that you can probably get beyond them, but they might try to come up behind you. I mean, you are pushing a bard.
They are holding still. We can use our cannon to take out their boat.
Yeah,
I'm not much of a sailor, man.
I like that idea.
All right, so the captain moved. Martial artist 64. These guys will all go on hold because they can. Well, no, they got the cannons. So the first, looks like 3 of them are going to fire cannons. And they're going to fire them at the tugboat. If I can find their damn boat. There it is. Alright. Looks like some solid shot. That's a miss. That's a miss.
I'm so glad they're
Didn't they
unskilled.
get the unstable platform as well?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they get unstable platform? Could call HG.
Probably.
Their
So,
boat's not moving anymore, so
Yeah, it's just sitting there dead in the water anyway. But they miss. All 3 shots miss.
splash, splash, splash.
Yeah, you guys see these cannonballs kind of hit the water around you. And I'm going to jump ahead to Jeb Hexman.
Well, since it's been a few days since our last encounter, so he's going to run up to the cannon that's been loaded. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this side or what. And try to take out this boat that's dead in the water.
With the cannon.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Boom! And you shot that at what? Let's see, at the raider. Okay.
Yes, at the boat. At the boat itself.
And damage is 12, the toughness was 10, and the thresh that. Okay.
Yeah, it was shaking.
So.
I'm not sure how you shake a vehicle, though.
Well, you see the thing rock real heavy, and boom, and the whole side of it kind of sinks down. All these sailors on top of it start grabbing onto the railing and stuff, they've temporarily lost their foot. HG.
Nice shot, Jeff.
I'm gonna go on to hold for a moment while we get closer.
Timmons, you and the tugboat are side by side, so you might as well tell me what you're doing with this tug.
I'm going that way.
Okay, give me that boating roll. Not a problem. You get the thing turned. And we're going to move you. What's the speed on this?
10. So it can move 10 squares.
So wouldn't we have to be on
Damn
the
it.
other, like behind it if we're pushing it?
Alright, there you go. Got you guys moved. And Timmons, it's your turn. I guess you're piloting the boat. If you do another action, this is going to be taking 2 actions, piloting the boat.
No, that's good.
Okay. Father Miguel.
I see their captain from here.
Give me a notice roll. Oh yeah. You can see him standing proud on the back of the boat.
I am gonna get my rifle and I'm gonna aim at the captain.
Okay, you're gonna aim, so you will not take an action this. I wish there was a way. Let's see. There, I can type
Yeah, I wish
aiming. Hey, look at
Yeah,
that.
I wish there was a easier way to do effects like in 5e.
Well, I could make just an blank aiming effect and put it over there so we know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Ship Raider 85 goes with the captain, so.
He goes nowhere anyway. The engines are shot.
Right. HG, you're still on hold.
All right, I'll take my turn.
Okay.
So I got a raise, so I can't get under an 8 on my action cards now.
Cool.
And then for my... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I looked it up. I should have been in the -2, so I won't get the raise.
Okay.
I forgot to add it for the first action. And then for the second action, he is going to overpower his motor shot to triple the range on my attack, which would normally be a 16, so I should be able to hit it.
Yeah. Hit it and then some. You did
I'm gonna
what?
drop a mortar
You
right
did
there.
what to it?
It's basically a mortar he's launching out of his arm anyway, so he's going to increase the power. Everybody would hear a large whine coming from him.
So one of these
launches it way up through
mechanical
the air.
arms that you've got, you kind of twist the end of it and pull the hand off and stick it up and you launch this thing out.
Sends him skidding a couple feet back as it hurls.
Watch out, guys! Watch out, guys! He's going to explode.
Awesome.
Careful there,
Timmons
HG.
is driving on. He's holding on to the steering wheel, like down under, crouching down, like looking up the window.
That's a hit.
Shut up. I'm only targeted on one of them.
Oh, wait a minute. It says out of range.
Oh, that's because
Right. But how do we fix that?
yeah, he tripled it.
I could alter the range on the
Martial
spell.
Artist 45, you just targeted, you targeted one of them.
Yeah, I can target all of them. Okay.
Well, fix that.
I just ignore the out of range because you know it's in range.
Okay.
I don't think it's doing any negatives. It said it hits.
Right, but do we have to...
Yeah, that should hit all of them.
Okay, I can re-roll it. I don't really care.
Yeah, just roll the damage now. Okay, now let me... There you go.
I just see people flying off this thing. Body parts flying. Floor wounds.
I think you should also drop it on. I think you should also drop it on the boat. See if you can do any extra
I
damage
think
to
he
it.
did. I think it was
Did
on
he?
the boat.
Let's say it should.
Yeah.
theoretically.
Raider 85,
But
right
I
there,
didn't
shaking.
target
Okay.
that specifically. So is that everybody then?
It took 8. It's got 2
Yeah,
wounds.
alright.
Big hole in the side.
He should have been the one to survive. He wouldn't have gotten wounds. I just rolled it one too many times. And then, yeah, I don't know what you want me to target for the actual boat damage.
Oh, the boat doesn't have wounds. Take those 2 wounds off.
Okay.
Well, the
Alright.
boat was shaking for my attack, so
That was nicely done, HG. I don't.
I do like when they clutter up like that.
These guys are freaking out, man. You see them running around, some of them bailing off the back of this thing.
They decided to mess with the wrong quarry today.
Yes, they did. Chinese pirate captain does absolutely nothing because his ship is broke down.
And then she gets to go again.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, very dead.
Six
like,
wounds
tried to-
landed in between his
He like
feet.
tried to catch it.
Yeah, the captain's
Ooh.
That one was right next to
Incapacitated.
Oh, shit.
Was bleeding out.
No, 91 was standing right next to him, and 80 was standing next to him. Holy shit! God damn!
Wounds.
No, he's the one that tried to catch it.
Number
Oh,
80 just turns to mid or
Ignore the 2 wounds.
69. He turns his
you sunk the
ass is
boat.
where his head was. His head.
We sunk his
Okay.
battleship?
You sunk his battleship, dude. The captain is where's the captain at? Chinese captain gets 3. Gets
He's smothered.
yeah.
He's been blown to smithereens.
He's
He's still up
Yeah.
in the air.
yeah. He
He's
ain't even
still up
come
in the
down yet.
air.
Okay. Very very nicely done, HG. Game over. So we did get through that combat in short order, as a matter of fact.
Wait. Timmons goes up next. He wants to take a shot at him while he's up in the air.
Okay.
Did you delete him?
I can put him back on there real quick, I think. No, I can't because yeah, I can. Let me scroll back up here to text. Ship,
Poor
ship,
HG.
ship. There's a ship. There's a ship. Where's the table roll? Holy shit!
we
All these
could-
damage rolls.
We
Yeah,
could
I know,
still
right?
loot this ship. I mean,
There it is.
He should have thought of that before it exploded into oblivion.
I think the ship's already sank.
Yeah, he's
God,
gone. God, I
well,
can't even
yeah,
find
but
it.
if
It's
we
heavy.
got a rope that can lead to the bottom, I can take someone else and we can just go out and get it.
You do see a bunch of flotsam over here in the water. I mean, you could.
What's that? 35. So he's going to be at what? -2. So let's see.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That should hit him.
yeah, that hit him on the way down.
So Timmons is like, I got it. And freaking
Skeet,
Canute's head.
skeet, skeet.
Canute's head as he's falling, flipping her out, missing arms, no legs. Double tap.
Oh, you fucking
And he's just
Chinese pirates.
ragdolling. And he's just ragdolling.
All right, you
What's
guys
left?
gonna go check out the shipwreck, or are you gonna continue to try to catch up with?
No. Timmons is driving unless somebody tells him otherwise. He's going that way.
Which
I'm not sure there's anything left.
there ain't much of anything left over. Kind of looked like a little piece of shit boat to begin with. All right, so you guys maneuver on then. You motor on your. And you guys pull into Shanfan.
Wait, what about Lion's Roar?
We skipped it.
Lion's Roar. You skipped over Lion's Roar.
I thought that's where we were going to stop because it was roughly the halfway point.
Well, then we wouldn't even have that second encounter. I just
Oh,
rolled
well.
a random
Until
chance.
we got an 8 later.
That's okay.
I'm sure you'll end up in
Timmons
Lion's Roar
in the
eventually.
road.
Sorry, Brad. Go.
Don't make Timmons turn around this boat. If you kids
Yeah,
back there
man.
don't behave, he's gonna take us back to Lions Row.
D-
He will turn this boat around.
I found a cantaloupe. I'm good. I'm good. We can get on this champagne.
Well, and
I don't even want to know what you're going to do with that cantaloupe.
What do you mean? What I'm gonna do with it?
I believe what he's gonna do is call us Finn.
I already did it. That's why we good.
Ew.
Wait, didn't you have breakfast this morning?
No, I didn't.
I thought Timmons eating something.
No, the Chinese fella liked it.
Oh, God.
She's not helping with international relations.
Where's J-Rod when you need him for the disclaimer?
it's been a little cleaner
What?
game tonight. I'm not sure we really needed. Of course, you guys aren't in town at the brothel yet either. Chinese opium
Go
den.
on now.
No,
That's
that would
HG
be
Willikers.
Timmons. That would be Timmons and HG. Timmons would be at the brothel, and HG would be at the opium den. Padre and Jeb would probably be the only ones doing something in town productive.
Well, you're about to
What's
find
like-
out.
You know what kind of secrets you can find in a brothel?
Yeah, you can find a lot of secrets, but then you typically aren't able to leave with them.
This is true.
I guess, I never noticed this before, but I take it Deadlands / Savage Worlds does not use parcels to award loot and stuff.
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest.
You guys each add a $100 gold to your wealth there, to your wall, or actually 10 $10 gold eagles. RT Chestnut pays you, thanks you. Tells you can find him in the red light district. Look up the offices of RT Chestnut Resupply Company. And let me find.
Oh, so they're both 10. Okay. I got a lot more money than I thought I did.
Yeah, I have a lot more money too. I think that's because we've been making Timmons pay for everything.
That's how I really haven't bought any, but I didn't realize the gold eagles are all $10.
Why Timmons don't have no money then?
Hey, you're the one that's from a rich family who seems to have an unlimited source of money, so.
I'm not from a rich family. My family that poor.
And
It's
you
not what you said
guys,
before.
you guys
No,
end
that
up.
mine is mine. That mine is mine. It don't belong to my family.
Oh, okay. You're rich.
Yeah.
The streets of Shanfan.
Me and my partners.
I thought we were your partners.
My mining partners.
Oh, okay. Wrong
The ones
partners.
that send me a check.
What's a check? I think they called them bank notes at this point.
A note. The bank note. The check.
Lover's notes.
I check it off. Every time I get one, it's in my book. I go check.
But seriously, I think they were called bank notes at this time.
Yeah, I think. Or
Still banknotes. But yeah, that's how they generally operate. But you
Is
can
that
still
the
get it
brothel?
today.
Good old champagne.
So before you guys part ways with RT Chestnut and his resupply company, when he pays you, is there anything you want to ask him? Is there anything you want to do before he goes his own way?
Yeah,
let's ask him about
I've got a personal question to ask him. Well, personal for me anyway. I've heard of this strange sport called sumo. Do they have that here?
Sumo. No, I've never heard of sumo.
Well, I thought it was one of them Oriental things. Maybe I'm wrong.
These are Chinese, Minnow. Not
I
the-
know, but Jeb wouldn't know that.
he wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
the Far East is a very large place.
When did Jeb ever see a sumo wrestler out in Kansas?
He hasn't. He's just heard stories of the sport.
Oriental things. Yeah, it's like, we are role playing here, guys. Role playing in the 1800s in the United States. So please do not take offense to, certain things. Just role
I
play.
mean, we don't try to mean things in offensive ways
Well,
normally.
Benno, I've seen pictures of you. I think you're Oriental a little bit, aren't you?
No,
Oh, you must have
I
just been
know my
fucked
nickname.
up.
I know my nickname can fool you.
And Gorgio says, "Oh, not triggered whatsoever."
Yeah, Timmons wants to ask him. He comes over to him. He says, "Hey, you ever seen?" And he shows a ring that he's wearing. This outfit in town. You tell me where I can find him.
He looks at that and he goes, "Son, that's the Explorers Club."
Yes, it's a gentleman's club.
Yes,
Sometimes I
and
dress up.
now you're going to make me look up some information here that I had opened before my crash. Let me see. That is. Are you going to Shan Fan Sister? Here we go. There's that. And he tells you, he says, Explorer Society. Yeah, he said that's up there in Red Lantern Town. And you see him, he goes, here, just a moment. And he pulls out a map, kind of a map case from underneath his arm, flips the leather back on it, pulls it out, pulls open this map of Shan Fan. And you guys, of course, are down here. This actually came with the module.
Oh,
But
There's a place called Town.
call what? Stinktown, yeah, there's Stinktown. Stinktown races, sing a song, doo-dah.
Well, Stinktown is always right by the skids.
I love
You get too
Deadwood
many
and
skids,
Gorgio.
and you get Stinktown going.
Yeah, and the skids, yeah.
If you get a little further out, that's called the Shartsville.
And RT Chestnut says, look around you. Look around you, everyone. I want you to stop a second. Look around. What do you see? Come on, what do you see? It's obvious.
a town?
It's a sea of Chinamen. Chinamen everywhere. And there's a small island where our kind can be found. And it's right back there in Red Lantern Town. In other words, mind your P's and Q's any place else in this town. And he looks at you, Jeb, and he says,
Me?
and you, with them glowing cards and them things you do with them cards, they really look down on that. You might find yourself in a heap of trouble. None of that
I don't know what you're talking
spiritual
about.
stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Mm-hmm. Well, fellers, I wish you a good day. You can look me up. My office, my apartment's in my office. Red Lantern Town. RT Chestnut Resupply Company. Good day.
Hey,
Oh, what?
RT, before you leave, do you know a Captain Roderick Pennington Smith?
Roderick Pennington Smythe. Let's see if he does or not. He says, well, name sounds familiar. Sounds pretty familiar, but where I've heard it from, I'm just not quite sure. Missed it by 3. Why is this?
Well, we're gonna go find him at the society.
Since Miguel had lived up here before,
About him, good or bad, send us a note.
Well, what was that, Brad?
Well, Miguel had lived up here for a while. I imagine Red Lantern Town kind of place he would be.
You would be familiar with it.
To the rest.
Yep, that's.
Does he know this Smythe guy at all, or know of him?
Of Pennington Smythe. Would you have heard of him? No, because you haven't been here in a while. Nope. But I will tell you this: if you guys want, you can explore the town, or you can go on through to Red Lantern Town, where Explorer Society on the outskirts of Red Lantern Town, where most of the non-Chinese live.
So Timmons, we're gonna obviously get our wagon and
Yep,
stuff,
yep.
and Timmons wants to come down like this road here, and then cut across,
You're going to go down towards Stink Town. Okay.
and then come down the park like this road back here.
So you're going straight to Red Lantern Town and kind of avoiding this area.
Yeah.
That might be wise. Very good. All right, so you guys, you get through here, and you get up into Red Lantern Town, and you can find enough English-speaking people. There's some Mexicans in here. There are some,
Hola.
yeah. I mean, there's a hodgepodge of people. There's some,
Tacos.
Americans. There's some Southern Americans. There's, yeah, all of them. And you start asking around, and they tell you, they kind of point, on down the street, and you finally come around a corner, and this place is packed. There's people everywhere. And as you're around the corner, you see this burned out hull of a building, and there's still smoke coming off of some of the cinders and the ashes. And you ask somebody around here, hey, where's the Explorer Society? And they look at you and they say, well, it's right there. And they're pointing at the burned out building, and that's where we're going to leave it for the week. Right outside the smoldering hull. The husk.
Damn it, Brad. What did Asen do?
Taylor, she went here first.
How'd she get here this fast?
She's a rogue. She can dash up here.
Tim is like, that mystery solved.
When is Gary Con and Gorgio? It's the last weekend of the month, aren't I? Isn't it?
At least.
Perhaps I can use hunch on the ashes.
Punch on the ashes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we're gonna have to.
All right, that means I need to
explore
put
the
something together.
wreckage.
Yeah.
Sunday, you can't do it
And
Sunday,
then,
huh?
is there any vacant lot kind of nearby we can set up the wagons?
You guys can look around at some
Okay.
properties and stuff. Let me think on what's available. I mean, yeah, you can find a
just
place
a
to park.
temporary
Yeah.
thing. Rent a somebody's backyard.
Yeah,
for
hell, there's plenty of
week or
open
something.
space out here. See, out here in this area.
Timmons likes to stay in the wagon, and when he can, I mean, he'll go and get cleaned up once in a while and go get fancy, but he'll come back, take care of his mules and stuff. There's liveries and everything, right? In case we need to hire somebody to watch them. That's
Oh,
Timmons
yeah.
is going to be doing
Oh, yeah.
that first, and then we figure out what's going on, and investigate, and do all that kind of jazz.
All right,
I
so
think it's
we'll leave it at that. You guys will put up your wagons, you set up your little camp and stuff. You'll find a spot. You'll pay somebody a little bit of change to let you kind of camp out there. And you're set up just right outside of Red Lantern Town and looking to begin to investigate what happened to the Explorer Society. And with that, who else is out there tonight? And Gorgio,
Jingo was streaming Deadlands. Let's see if he's
there
still
we go. Deadlands?
Yeah, he's streaming Deadlands.
No shit. We're gonna go check out Jingo. Let's raid him. What do you say?
Yeah, I want to see how he's doing. He might not be on much longer.
Pirate raid.
All right,
Pillage.
stream. We'll see you.
And Gorgio, I'll talk to you over in Heroes Wanted. We'll see about doing something, some one shot for Gary Con. So let's raid Jingo.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Here we go. 5 viewers are ready to raid.
Pillage.
Here we go. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Raiding now. Jingo the Fool. See you guys next week. Well, tomorrow night for Vino. Yep. All right. See ya.
Yep.
Marbanya is raiding with a party of 5. Thank